Did you know you could be battling alongside or against Henry Cavill in Space Marine 2 and have absolutely no idea? Hey everyone, Greg Travis here, and today we're diving into the world of Warhammer 40K with none other than the man himself, Henry Cavill. Yes, the Superman and Witcher star is playing Space Marine 2, and he's keeping his username top secret. Stick around because there's a lot more to this story, including some teases about that highly anticipated Warhammer movie. Let's jump right in. So Cavill recently posted on Instagram, praising Saber Interactive, the studio behind Space Marine 2, and sharing his personal struggles with the game's toughest difficulty, Angel of Death. Like many of us, even Superman couldn't finish it solo. But that's not all. Cavill's been spending most of his time in the game's multiplayer mode, Eternal War. The kicker? He's hidden his username. So, for all you Space Marine 2 players out there, you might already be duking it out with him, without even realizing it. Cavill's enthusiasm for Space Marine 2 is undeniable. He's praised the PvP mode, saying it has real potential to be awesome, though he humbly admits he's no expert in game development. His choice of class? Ultramarine Tactical. And if you're a lore nerd like me, you probably noticed a little Easter egg in the background of his post, the Horus Heresy, Book 2. Could Cavill's choice of reading hint at what he's cooking up for the Warhammer movie? Let me know what you think in the comments. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Cavill is deeply invested in the Warhammer 40K universe. This isn't just a hobby for him. Remember that Warhammer series that Amazon's been teasing? Cavill is both starring in and producing it. Yeah, this guy isn't just playing the game, he's practically living it. Now I know what you're thinking. Will we ever get to see Cavill in action as one of the iconic Warhammer characters? Maybe as a Primarch or a Captain General? We'll dive into that in just a minute. But first, what would you do if you were in a game and found out you were playing against Henry Cavill himself? Let's talk about that Amazon Warhammer project. We've known since late 2023 that Games Workshop and Amazon were in talks to bring the Warhammer 40K universe to life. Cavill is right at the center of it, both in front of and behind the camera. But here's the catch. If Games Workshop and Amazon don't agree on creative guidelines by December 2024, the whole thing could fall apart. That's right, folks. We're in a race against the clock. Will we get the cinematic Warhammer universe we've all been dreaming of? Only time will tell. In the meantime, Cavill has been teasing fans with just enough to keep us on the edge of our seats. In February, he called it the greatest privilege of his professional career. Now, coming from the guy who's played Superman, Geralt of Rivia, and Sherlock Holmes, that's saying something. Cavill's connection to Warhammer runs deep. He's been a fan since he was a kid, painting miniatures and getting lost in the lore just like the rest of us. Imagine being that young fan, dreaming of a universe where Space Marines rule the battlefield. And then one day, you're not just playing the game, but you're actually bringing it to life on the big screen. That's what makes this project so personal for him. And honestly, it's what makes it personal for all of us fans too. We want to see this done right. So what's next? Are you ready to squad up and maybe even take on Cavill himself in-game? Or are you more hyped about the potential Warhammer Cinematic Universe? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you're as pumped about Warhammer 40K as I am, hit that subscribe button and check out some of my other videos on all things Warhammer. Thanks for watching. I'm Greg Travis, and I'll see you next time.